Gemini, to your end of the month reading. This reading will be going into July, the 1st of July. Sorry it's out late. I've had a death in the family, so I'm a little behind. So, okay guys, let's get into your reading. Welcome back all subscribers and anyone new to my channel. Welcome. If you like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, going to find your energy. This energy is what you are thinking and feeling for the end of June, going straight into the beginning of July. Is the World. Stepping out of an old chapter straight into a new chapter. The old chapter is done, finished. You don't need to be there anymore. Okay, you've done it. You've lived it. Time to move on. Okay, very nice. Okay. Clarify on the World for me, please. On the World for me, please, for Taurus, Gemini. Oh, there it is. Nice. Okay, rejoice and celebration. Wow. Okay, so you're rejoicing and celebrating. You know that you've ended this chapter. You know, wow, I'm walking into a new world and I'm very happy about it. I'm very happy about it. It's almost like whatever was confusing me before and I was in conflict and had obstacles and challenges, it's all over. Everything is better now. I'm getting myself together. Yep. Shadow card, you've had the reflections, self-reflections, and moving on. Nice. And the near past, there it is, that mental conflict. I knew it. You were getting over some mental conflict. Some obstacles, challenges, something like that, and you're having the positive movement forward. In the near future, you have the light and temptation upside down. It was almost like you had the realizations, of something that was tempting you, somebody who was toxic around you. Things, yeah, are making me happy with the sun. Now you have the sun twice. So yeah, moving towards that sun. You may have still been seeing the red flags around you, and even though you were seeing the red flags around you, I think that those were even better for you. And the reason it was better for you was because you're realizing what's keeping you in the mental conflict. The more you kept seeing the red flags, the more you're like, oh yeah, I want to stay away from that. I've got to get away from that. Yes, you're becoming more prosperous, more nurturing towards yourself, more nurturing towards everything. Somebody that might have been bringing you down or something. It does not have to be someone, it could be something. Okay, so going straight into the past over here with overcoming mental conflict and moving on for positive movement forward. Very nice. It's because you were having the realizations that you could have things that are better. You started planting seeds of positivity. You were like, I'm not going to worry about this stuff anymore. I'm getting away from that energy and I am planting new seeds for positive movement forward, things that are going to make me happy, things that are going to better my life. Seeing the change, becoming the person that you want to become, seeing the pleasure that's actually surrounding you without always having to see the negative influences around you. And it was almost like I said, like when you're looking around you and you see these red flags popping out at you, I think it actually empowered you more because it's making you understand, you know what, that is not where I want to be. And I don't want to think about that anymore. I want to move towards happiness. If somebody was having a love affair on you and, third-party situation or anything like that, you're just like, I don't want to deal with any nonsense. Okay? No nonsense at all. So, yeah, you had the clarity and maybe you were watching. Now you have the Page of Swords coming up underneath the sun. So you might have been, you were definitely watching these red flags. You may have even been spying on this person. And spying doesn't always have to mean you're digging through their phone. It could just be that you might have just been watching their social media and just kind of seeing. And it doesn't mean you had to be in their social media. It doesn't mean you had to, log into their account. Maybe it was just watching the way other people were talking to your person, or maybe just watching the way they were talking and speaking on their social media, or maybe just watching them, period. Observing them, watching their behavior. And if it's not a person, it could be a job. It could be anything, right? And take it how it resonates. It could just be, and you could be your children. I mean, we have a page here. Maybe you're watching your kids going, I don't want to watch you kids anymore like that. Okay, I don't want to think about all your, whatever you're doing. Could be young adults. And you're like, I just want to stay out of your business. I don't want to watch you anymore like that. You guys go do whatever you want to do because you're not making me happy with what you're doing, right? So it could be something like that as well. But for a lot of you, it is love, okay? And you're really watching them and you're noticing that the way that they're behaving is just not for you. You're going to go out there and worry about other things to make you feel more happy. Three of Wands, looking out on the horizons, finding other things. Maybe you're going to get more involved within your job. Queen of Swords, maybe you're the boss of a job and you're like, I don't want to worry about this love. I'd rather go worry about my job. I'd rather worry about my pinnacles, focus on my pinnacles. I don't want to focus on love. And yeah, holding tight. Maybe you're even saving money and determined to go, get the things that you want. Things that make you more happy with the Three of Cups. Now you have the Three of Cups here and the Three of Cups here. And now you're going after things that make you happy. I don't want to worry about you guys anymore. Because you guys are giving me mental conflict. So you go inside and you weigh the pros and cons and have the realizations and the reflections of what's going on within yourself, worrying more about yourself than having everybody coming to you, asking you, hey, can you watch me? Can you watch me with the Three of Pentacles? And you're like, what? I don't want to watch you. I don't want to pay attention to that anymore. I'm going to go after the love that I want, things that don't put me into mental conflict, whether it's just self-love or the things that I love, but I'm going after the things I want. It's more achievable. So you're moving on towards your 10 of Pentacles. Things that you see more promising to yourself. And the universe is like, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and move into this new world because that doesn't suit you anymore. So you have your Ace of Pentacles. You have the hopes and promises. You're doing things for yourself. If you have a new love life with the Two of Cups here, you're like, this is my new love and I'm just going to worry about me and them, not worried about what you're doing anymore. Okay, you just feel more prosperous and the universe is giving you more prosperity and more stability. And you're, not only is the universe doing that, but it's also like that's what you went for and that's what you're doing. So it's kind of like giving it to you tenfold. How do we know it's tenfold? Because of the 10 of Pentacles sitting on the Ace of Pentacles. So it's almost like I went for my stability, my happiness, my promises, and it seems like the universe has my back because, man, they're really giving it to me. I'm really moving on. I'm really moving forward. Yeah, look at that Ace of Wands. Some of you may have even gotten an inheritance, and you're like, what? Choo, I got an inheritance, and it could even be that stimulus package. Could have been maybe you got a reward from something, a legal thing. Who knows? Right? But no matter what, you have the passion to move forward and you are knowing and feeling so much better now that you've got away from this mental conflict of this, whatever it is for you guys. Okay, so with the, there's so many different scenarios. So just trying to pick as many as possible. You see the sunshine over here with the 10 of Cups, and yes, you're feeling it. That's it. That's it. You have your achievements and your rewards, and you know it. You actually feel like the past person that you were before. Whoa. And then stop right there for a second. You feel like the past person you were before. So there was a time in your life that you felt like you had the 10 of Cups. There was a time in your life that you did feel like you had the Sun before all this mental conflict. So now you're feeling more like your past self. You're like, I feel more like your past self. I now have my Nine of Cups like I did in the past before all of this happened. Yeah, before what happened? This. Because when this started happening, you didn't feel like the person you were before. You felt like you were missing something. You weren't completely happy. You didn't feel like you had your achievements. You didn't feel like you had anything that was satisfactory towards yourself. They had you so conflicted. They had you in your head. They had you tied down. You might have felt like you were going through karmic cycles that all you want to do is get out of it. It might have felt happy at one time, but not the way it did in the past. So now you're saying, I feel more like my past self. Now that I've gotten away from this toxic energy, because this card was upside down. Now that I've got away from all of that, I feel like myself again. Well, that's really, really reassuring. And that's a really good thing. Because, that's all we really want in life. It's like if we can't be ourselves, then who are you going to be? Sad. In your head. So yeah, you moved away from that toxicness and you knew it with the High Priestess. Your own soul probably told you. You knew it. You knew it with the High Priestess. It was a feeling of nostalgicness that you haven't felt forever. Because now you get to do the things you want to do without having other people holding you back from doing things. You get to say the things you want to say without somebody saying, don't say that. Or do what I want to do. Or however it is, you guys. But you feel like you get to do things for yourself now. You're not tied down to anything. You feel free. As the High Priestess over here, I feel like you feel free to be yourself. You don't have to be inside your head or secretly trying to do the things you want to do and keeping, your happiness locked up within your own mind. Your heart is free. Your mind is free. You don't have the depression anymore. You don't feel like the Five of Cups anymore. You feel like the truth is, I feel balanced. I feel like myself. God, I feel like myself. And it was all you ever hoped and dreamed for. You feel balanced. You feel like your hopes and dreams for your own happiness has finally come through. You have escaped. That's how you feel. You feel like you escaped. Whatever this was. And it's going to be different for everybody. That's why I'm not really putting a whole lot of issue on what it is. I'm not going to put a whole lot of emphasis on this is love. I'm not going to put that on this is a career. This is something. But it is different for everyone. But however it is, you've escaped. And you know it. And it's something you've wanted for a long time. You just didn't know how to get there. It looks like and you bailed out with the Tower, but it feels like you tried to bail out once before. But it feels like you didn't have the opportunities or the options at that time to go as the Page of Wands, to leave. And it felt like the more you tried to escape and the more you tried to bail out, they kept begging you back, or this job kept begging you back, or you felt like you were maybe had codependency issues upon whatever it was. Or you felt like you had to give all the time to this situation. But now it's completely lost and it's dead. And now you get to move forward and you're on your way to the top. And, for you, this is the best judgment call you've made in a long time. But it also feels like for some of you, and this is not for all of you, but some of you feel like you were angelically taken by the hand and taken out of this situation. Like, I couldn't do this without my higher self, my spirit, angels. Somebody help me do this. Something of a higher divine source help me do this. They gave me the resources. They made me realize when I was in shadow mode or over here what I could do. For some of you, you really did feel that you were divinely guided. You were scared. Some of you were scared to do this, but you felt like the universe over here had a big part in helping you. And you did. You took the stand and you did this. And yeah, You took the stand and you did this. I'm telling you, a lot of you believe God helped you. And I'm going there. I am going there. The divine helped you. And that's not for everybody, but I'm telling you, there are some people out there. I feel it. You know, I hear the angels saying they asked for help. They wanted out of this. And I took them by the hand and I did this. I helped them. Their spirit guides helped them. Divine helped them. And they know it because they had the faith. For others of you, you gathered the strength. You took the stand. You said, I'm not happy and I want out. And you did it. Kudos to you. Kudos to this whole reading. This shows strength. It shows integrity. It shows self-love, self-pride, doing everything that you're supposed to do. So kudos to you. Rejoice in your celebration. You deserve it. You deserve it. You worked hard. You worked hard. And that is, the last card at the bottom of the deck is, that's the truth. And I tell you, that was an empowering read. I've had a few empowering readings this month. Lots of towers. Lots of people just getting the power back. Just lots of them. And I have to say, man, you know, good for you. Good for you. You're growing, you're learning, you know, it takes a big courage and a big maturity to stand up and, you know, pull your Wonder Woman and your Superman underwear up and just say, you know what? I'm tired of you people, and I'm tired of your job, and I'm tired of your BS, and, you know, and it takes a lot, you know, and those that are not doing it, you know, but they don't understand how much work it really is. Okay, so, man, got some beautiful readings this month. And praise God for that, because I lost my grandmother a week ago, and I have not been feeling all that wonderful. So hearing these very empowering readings that I've been doing have been making me feel a lot better. So, the chemistry and the new relationship that you're going to have in the near future, because I do see some new relationships going on. Because you took the power back. There will be chemistry. For others of you, this was just releasing your ex and saying, you know what? I understand that we have children, but I have to love myself first, and I have to get out of here. I got to get out of here. This is unrequited love. I just don't love you anymore, and I need the separation, and I just have to get out. This is not where I need to be. And then you will have new love. For others of you, this is no reconciliation. I have to get out of here again. I have to make the effort to get out. I had to make the effort to go be playful again, feel like myself again. I understand that I deserve even better love than anybody could give me right now at this time. And I think right now that you deserve love is where this person is not giving it to you. And you know what? You're telling yourself, you know what? Love is worth waiting for. I will stay optimistic within my love life. Okay, but right now, for some of you, you're like, I'm just going to worry on my finances and career. I'm not dealing with anybody's deception or anything at all. I'm keeping the passion within myself. I am freeing myself. And one day, I will find somebody who could be the one. And for others of you, it's just freeing yourself, not looking for anyone, just loving and having the passion for yourself at the time, just keeping yourself happy. Getting to know yourself again, because I get the getting to know each other, and I don't feel that though. I don't feel it's getting to know anyone. It's getting to know myself again. I feel like my old self, and I can't wait to get to know myself again. I feel like myself, and I'm ready to rock. Beautiful. I'm going to get you an animal card real fast, and then this reading is done. This is very empowering reading. Hedgehog, be a magnet for love, light, and joy. I see that too. I'm going to take that one as well. This is the cat. Be relaxed and independent. And I just feel that right now. That's exactly how you're feeling. You're like, you know what? I just love myself. I know who I am. I feel like my old self. And I am just going to be this kitty over here. I'm just going to chill, be cool, sit on the couch, and be independent. Angels say peaceful resolution. For others of you, you could be improving health. You have a lot of abundance coming. Abundance of love, all kinds of things. And success. Okay? Very, very much so. I see a lot of success. And you already had the success. Because why? Because you already did everything for yourself. So you're already successful. Okay? So that was a reading for you. And I will see you guys later. Peace and love, my friends. Bye-bye.